Respected Rashtrapati Ji, Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh Ji, Shri Ghulam Nabi Azad Ji, Srimati Sushma Swaraj Ji, Dr. Margaret Chan, Dr. Ron Barton, Srimati Santosh Chaudhary Ji, Shri H. Khan Chaudhary Ji, ladies and gentlemen, friends, there is nothing that makes me more happy to be here today as we celebrate 3 years of freedom from polio in our country. The India Polio Eradication Program is something we can all be proud of. 20 years ago, 50,000 people, mostly from poor families, were afflicted by it. That means more than 50,000 women and families faced the financial and social burden of bringing up polio-stricken children. Today, no woman, no family has to bear this painful burden. The program has been an extraordinary success. In scope and reach, it has been unmatched by any health program in the world. It has reached every child across the length and breadth of our land and finally rid our country of this ancient and crippling scourge. Today, we acknowledge that this historic milestone has been achieved with single-mindedness of purpose, extraordinary teamwork, and a strong political will. This massive immunization program required a high degree of coordination. I congratulate Shri Ghulam Nabi Azad and his team of officers from the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, field officials, health workers, ASHAs, and volunteers who made this achievement possible. Today, we also congratulate and thank our national and international partners who stood with us and worked with us to achieve a polio-free India. The central government, the state governments have worked in close partnership with many community-based organizations, groups, and institutions, including WHO, UNICEF, Rotary International, and many, many others. Today, I would like to especially commend the dedication, the commitment, and the tireless service of the 23 lakh vaccinators who reached out to 21 crore homes and families and regularly vaccinated our children, even in the most remote areas, often in very adverse conditions. Whether it was at railway stations, on trains, at bus stands, marketplaces, construction sites, they remain steadfast to their task. Today, we also applaud the part played by technology and management innovations in the polio eradication process. India took a lead in introducing bivalent polio vaccine in January 2010. And despite a global shortage, India tapped the domestic market to ensure timely supply. Today, we acknowledge the highly creative communication strategy which was harnessed to create awareness, dispel fears, and overcome resistance. It stimulated community participation with active involvement of religious leaders, opinion makers, and civil society. And as been mentioned also, we must thank our film stars who helped a great deal in the campaign. All of them have played a pivotal role in motivating people and making a success of the program. Yet, even as we are confident of having stamped out the last case of polio, we must remain vigilant. In our neighborhood, there are nations still afflicted by it. We cannot afford to let down our guard. The success in eradicating polio is one of several healthcare achievements and programs that the UPA government, under the leadership of Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh ji, has resolutely pursued to improve the health of our people. The National Rural Health Mission is the most ambitious rural health initiative ever undertaken, bringing modern and much-needed succor to the poor and deserving throughout the country. Equally important are many other programs which were earlier mentioned by Ghulam Nabi Azad ji. Of course, I believe we need to accelerate our efforts to achieve our goal of providing affordable, universal health coverage, which is now part of the 12th five-year plan. When in place, good health, preventive medicine, and affordable care will be within reach of all our people. Friends, our triumph over polio tells us one thing. It tells us that with hard work, with a determined sense of purpose, we can achieve our goals, no matter how insurmountable they may appear. So, let us go from here today, while we celebrate, let us go from here today committed to bring the same determination to bear in the eradication of other diseases which are still a burden on our people, especially on our children. And with these words, I once again congratulate all those who have participated in this exemplary and successful program. I salute them all. I salute you all. And I thank all the participants who have traveled from great distances to be here and make this celebration a memorable one. Thank you. Jai Hind.